Tonight on Rescue 911, these true stories of extreme adversity and overwhelming love.
Okay, you can help her deliver the baby, okay?
I was thinking I didn't want to do this because I was just a kid. I shouldn't be here delivering a baby.
We prepared for this job and everything, but I never really knew what scared to death was until this happened.
Sir, can you step out for a minute?
It had been almost 10 years since I'd had CPR. But if he was going to have any kind of chance at all, I was going to have to give it to him.
Just really emergency service.
Is he breathing? You guys can do it now.
You're in good hands here.
Even the most painful experiences can remind us what is truly important in life. We begin in Flower Mound, Texas, on the hot afternoon of July 23rd, 1993, as Phyllis Frazier returned home with her two sons, including 2-year-old Dakota.
It was up close to 100 degrees that day. My friend Tim was applying at some different colleges, and he had asked me to fill out a reference sheet on him.
Sure, did you bring it?
Yeah, we got it set up right over here.
Good, yeah.
We all sat down to do that real quick.
Mommy, I want to go swimming.
Okay, honey, we'll go in just a minute, all right?
Every evening, we would swim with the kids for a couple of hours before dinner.
We could use your printer. That would
Yeah,
really
it's a little fun.
Yeah, you can add this section here. Oh, that's more professional.
Let's go a little bit faster.
Oh, you help us so much.
I thought that he went into his bedroom to play with his brother. There was no concern at first. We felt safe, like everyone else does.
We'll change this just a little bit.
He was gone a couple minutes before I missed him.
Maybe shorten it just a little bit.
That's when I asked Jay to please see if he could find him.
Dakota?
When we continue,
It had been almost 10 years since I'd had CPR. But if he was going to have any kind of chance at all, I was going to have to give it to him.
when Phyllis Frazier and her son Jay went looking for his little brother Dakota, Jay found the 2-year-old boy floating face down in their backyard swimming pool.
Mom! Come and see the ball!
When Jay screamed, my stomach tied up that very second.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Dakota! Dakota! Oh my God!
Get him out, quick.
Oh my God!
He was bloated and he was blue.
Bring him over here.
It was one of the most horrible things I'd ever seen.
Fireman 911, what's your emergency?
We have a 2-year-old boy that just drowned in the pool.
Okay, is he conscious or breathing?
We don't know. I just think he's like that. That's all.
Have you pulled him out of the pool?
Yeah, somebody has him outside.
It had been almost 10 years since I'd had CPR. But if he was going to have any kind of chance at all, I was going to have to give it to him. It was terrifying.
Okay, he's outside. What I need you to do is go outside real quickly, find out if he's conscious and breathing, and come right back. Go do it now.
Okay.
While Flower Mound dispatcher Margot Eady handled the call, rescue units were sent to the scene.
What I need you to do, is he still outside?
Yes, he is.
I need you, whoever is out there with him, to bring him to the phone or for you to take the phone to him.
I'm on the line.
I had just completed the emergency medical dispatching course the night before. That was the first emergency medical call that I had received since taking the class and taking the test.
You to bring him to the phone.
Okay, do it now.
The fire rescue unit was led by paramedic Robert Brooks.
We were told while we were en route that the child was not breathing. When we have a 6-minute response time to the scene, his chances are not very good from the outset. Then you have to stack on top of that the time that he's underwater, and odds are now he's not going to survive at all.
Phyllis's fiancé, Jimmy Johnson, took over the call.
Okay, sir?
Go down there and try to get him.
We need you to bring him to the phone so I can help you do CPR. Do it now.
I was very upset. It was very frightening to see Dakota in this condition.
Okay, they're counting right now.
Okay, put him on his back.
On his back.
Okay, I want you to take your hand, one hand, and place it under his neck and the other on his forehead.
One hand under the neck, the other one on his forehead.
Okay, pinch his nose closed.
Pinch his nose closed.
Put your mouth completely over his and blow twice. 2 soft breaths.
2 soft breaths. Do it 2 at a time.
Okay, and see if his chest rises.
Yes, his chest is rising.
Okay, now I want you to check his pulse.
Check his pulse.
Take 2 fingers, his first 2 fingers, find the Adam's apple.
No pulse.
Okay.
We had been taught that this is to help people, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. I was definitely praying a lot in my head, you know, saying, please let this work.
No pulse and no breathing?
No.
Give him 2 more breaths.
2 more breaths, Phyllis. 2. 732.
Okay, now I want them to take the heel of one hand.
The heel in one hand.
And put it in the center of the breastbone between the nipples. Okay, tell her to do this.
Okay.
If she can't do it, you go do it.
When I was in class, they told us to be very forceful but yet understanding with them to make them do what's needed to be done.
I want you to push down 5 times, 1.5 inches.
That's what she's doing.
Okay, do it 5 times. Count for her 5 times.
I wasn't giving him a second chance alive. I was hanging on to the one he already had.
And just keep repeating it.
It was very difficult for me to work on Dakota.
Okay, now start a cycle of 1 breath, then pump 5 times.
My next step was just to keep encouraging them so they have a strength to draw from and they don't stop.
Pump 5 times.
Don't give up. Keep doing it. The ambulance is on the way.
But it was the longest 6 minutes I'd ever lived through.
1 breath, 5 pumps.
1 breath, 5 pumps.
It was a situation I had no control over. We could do CPR, we could pray, but it wasn't in my hands.
If she gets tired, you take over and start, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, is she still doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
It looked very bad for Dakota. I love him a lot.
Okay, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Tell her to keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Don't stop. 5 pumps, 1 breath. 5 pumps, 1 breath.
5 pumps, 1 breath.
Compress about 1.5 inches down into the chest.
Okay, the paramedics are here.
Okay. Have they taken over?
Yeah, they got him.
Okay, they got him?
They got him.
Okay, you guys did a good job and good luck.
Thank you.
All righty.
What you got? No respiration. Okay, give me the O2 kit.
The child was not breathing, but I felt a heartbeat.
All right, be set up. Looks like sinus about 120.
They may go ahead and survive the incident, but now what quality of life are they going to have?
We got an LZ?
Got an LZ set up.
All right, let's get ready to move.
Are they going to be in a total vegetative state? Everybody wants them to start breathing on their own, their heart rate to pick up, and then get up and go run out in the front yard and start playing. Real world is that doesn't happen except in extremely rare instances.
Dakota was transferred to a Care Flight helicopter and flown to Children's Medical Center of Dallas, while Phyllis and Jimmy drove the 25 miles.
It's one of the longest rides I've ever had in my life. I was crying. I was facing arriving at this hospital to find out whether my child was alive or dead.
How you doing with the airway? Let's go ahead.
2-year-old Dakota was examined by emergency physician Tom Abramo.
The fact that Dakota had started having seizures was an indication that he may have had a significant injury to the brain
Heart rate's 143.
and that he may not make it out of the emergency room. All right, don't be afraid of any of the bells or the whistles.
It was one of the hardest things I ever looked at in my life.
It's beating. In a way, he can kind of feel what you're doing.
It was hard to believe that he was alive. It was like a dream, and I just knew I was going to wake up from it, but I didn't. It just got worse.
In pediatric ICU, Dr. Brett Giroir took over Dakota's care.
The fact that even several days into his course, he still had significant brain swelling gave me a tremendous bad feeling in my gut that this beautiful child was going to have a very severely bad outcome. I think the question is not just when will he wake up, but if he will wake up.
We were in his room as much as they would let us.
Many things.
Rubbing his hands. We all told him we loved him and just waited for him to open his eyes. It is by far the most difficult thing I have ever been through.
He might have a good outcome and might wake up and might be the Dakota you knew. I was very deeply concerned that we were saving Dakota's bodily functions, but may have totally lost his brain. We're just going to have to wait and see. I do believe that there can be outcomes worse than death.
He had been in the hospital 10 days before he opened his eyes. I just expected him to be the same Dakota, but the accident took his brain function all the way back to prenatal state. He could not suck a bottle. He was not able to move any part of his body. He was showing severe signs of brain damage. But Dakota was put on this earth for a purpose, and he had not fulfilled his purpose yet.
13 months later, Dakota continues to undergo intensive therapy under the guidance of Dr. Frank McDonald.
Your braces are fine.
The determination that therapy takes is a 100% effort. In this case, I think we saw more than that on the parents' part. Both parents were totally selfless in helping rehabilitate him.
Looks like he's walking.
The day of Dakota's accident was the last day that I worked. I loved my job, but if I have to give up 5 years of working in the outside world so that Dakota can have a normal life,
Play ball.
then there's really not a question about it.
The other way.
Cognitively or learning, we're looking at normal levels now, but he's about 14 months old in motor skills. But I know that he's going to get there. He's determined, and I'm determined.
Rolled over. I love my mommy. I'm doing fine. I like Debbie. Did you kick it?
He is a very gutsy little guy. It's amazing how far he's come. From a child who couldn't lift his head off the mattress a year later to walking with a walker and help. It's amazing.
There are so many people that I have to say thank you to, but thank you is just not enough. It never will be enough.
The initial 5 minutes, 10 minutes are very critical to a patient's recovery. He is alive today because of the adequacy of resuscitation at the scene.
Okay, climb up here on the beach.
I think there is certainly hope that he will be a totally normal child, but maybe he won't ever be a normal child in the sense of what we think is normal. But that doesn't mean he can't have a wonderful, meaningful life that's important to everyone around him.
If you have a pool, put a fence around it, lock the gate, make sure your kids can't get into it. A simple little $200 alarm on your pool that tells you when something goes in it is one of the best investments you'll ever make. You have to protect your family because no one else is going to. I think all parents should know CPR. Most of them will spend the money to go and take Lamaze classes. Lamaze won't help you near as much as what CPR does. It's more important than any other thing you'll ever do in your life or your child's life.
Next. Okay, you can help her little baby, okay?
I was thinking I didn't want to do this because I was just a kid. I shouldn't be here delivering a baby.
On September 23, 1994, in Blue Springs, Missouri, Christy King's fourth child was still not due for 12 more days. With her husband away on a short business trip, the Kings thought their 3 kids could help out around the house, never once expecting what a highly unusual problem they would be left to handle.
It was 2 weeks before the baby was supposed to be born, and I thought it would happen when she was in the hospital or when my dad was there.
Justin?
Around 6 a.m., Christy sent her youngest son to wake up the oldest of the King's 3 children, 12-year-old Randall.
I tried to convince him to go back to bed because she had 2 false alarms, but he said, no, she's really hurting. I could tell she was in lots of pain, and it just blew my mind because usually she's the calm one, but she's the kid and she's yelling and screaming while I had to be the adult.
911, emergency.
My mother's in labor.
How old's your mother?
She's 31.
Okay, how far apart are the veins?
What?
How far apart are the labor veins?
How far apart is it? I don't know. She doesn't know. You need to come.
Okay, Randall.
Yes?
How old are you?
I'm 12.
12? Okay, the eagles is going to be heading that way shortly, okay?
It's coming.
It's coming. Can you see the baby?
Blue Springs police dispatcher Brian Alexander was handling the call.
It was a young boy on the other end, and in the background, the mother is screaming. I was nervous for the caller and for the woman. There's so many things that I was thinking of that could go wrong.
Okay, do you see the baby?
Yes.
You can see the baby's head?
Is that the baby's head, Mom? Mom, is that... I don't know.
You don't know?
No, it's all bloody.
The sack hadn't broke yet, and I was thinking, oh man, this is for real. This is really happening. I just wanted my dad to be here or my grandma. I was just a kid. I shouldn't be here delivering a baby.
Okay, Randall, who's there with you besides your mother?
My brother just left.
Okay, how old is your brother?
He's only 8.
Only 8?
I was trying to get an adult there. Maybe I could talk to have him help, but there were no adults in the house. Usually it's tough dealing with a child, but he was very calm. He kept me calm.
Looks like who's coming?
Yes, she's coming. It's getting bigger and it's coming out.
Okay, you can sex to see the baby's head?
No, it's cervix.
The what?
Cervix.
He was using terms that I didn't think a 12-year-old boy should know about. He said that he could see her cervix, and I didn't know how he knew that.
Get some dry towels, okay? And keep them beside you in case something happens. Don't let her push it, no.
No, Mom, no. Put the dry towels where? Oh, here it comes.
You can see the baby's head? You see it?
She needs to push. That's the baby's head.
You see the baby's head, right?
Yes, that is. That's it.
Okay, you can help her deliver the baby, okay?
Okay.
The operator asked me to deliver the baby, and I didn't want to do this because I might hurt the baby, but I had to do it because I was the oldest, and my mom trusted me.
Hold the phone. I gotta get the baby.
Go ahead, go put the phone down.
Hello?
Yes?
Are you guys on your way?
Yes, we're on the way, okay?
Hurry up, please.
Okay.
10-year-old Johanna had taken over the call.
And it was just really scary because my dad wasn't there, and my mom was crying, and I've never seen her cry before.
Okay, you gotta calm down, okay?
But nobody's here.
I know they're not there yet, okay? But they'll be there in just a few minutes, all right?
Just hurry up.
Okay, you gotta calm down and listen to me, okay?
I looked down and saw the baby's head, and I saw her cheeks and eyes and mouth. I've never seen anything like it. And then its shoulders were sticking out, and I didn't want to force it out, so I just pulled it out a little more.
Oh, we got the baby. We got the baby.
Is the baby out?
Yes.
Okay, clean the baby's mouth and nose out, okay?
What?
Clean the baby's mouth and nose out.
Okay, Randy. Randy.
Take the baby's out.
Clean the baby's nose and mouth out. Okay. Okay.
Breathe it.
Now, get a towel and a blanket.
Listen to me.
We don't know what to do.
Listen to me. Is the baby breathing?
Is the baby breathing?
The dispatcher told us to clean out the mouth and nose, and I was cleaning it off and it was crying, but then it just stopped crying.
They're on the way, okay? You've got to calm down, okay? You've got to calm down, okay? I'm trying to help you, okay? Listen to me. Is the baby breathing?
They want to know if the baby...
When they told me the baby was blue, I got a big lump in my throat. I knew that brain damage could set in on a baby in minutes.
Clean the mouth out as much as possible. Mouth out as much as possible. The nose and the mouth.
Okay, Jim, please slap the bottom of the baby's teeth, okay? Have her do that. See if she can do that.
I was trying to clean it out, and I tapped it on the back, and some water spewed out, and the baby took a big breath and cried a little, and I just was in shock.
Within 7 minutes, Officer Skip Always got to the scene.
Where's your mom at?
My partner and myself immediately went up the stairs, and we were greeted by the girl. And she told us that, help the baby, help the baby.
You're inside?
What?
You're inside?
Yes, they are. They're right here with my mommy.
Okay, hang the phone up then.
Okay, thank you.
She said thank you and hung up. And I still didn't know at that time if the baby was breathing. I still didn't know.
Hey, John, what do you have?
Paramedic Andy Bowe arrived soon after.
Baby looked a little blue, so started cleaning out the child's nose and mouth.
You're doing good. Yeah.
That got the child a little angry at us and got the blood flowing. Okay, we got the cord cut. You want to hold the baby, hon?
Yeah. The baby was born, my mom was holding it, and it looked real good, and I was real happy. And I think how God helped us, because something could have went wrong, but nothing went wrong.
The little 12-year-old boy, he kept saying, I help mom, and the little girls would say, yeah, me too, and it was just great that it was kind of a family thing. I don't think when I was 12 years old that I would want to take that responsibility. He did a great job.
7-pound baby Brittany and her mother Christy were examined at a local hospital and found to be completely healthy.
I told Randall that he was my hero, that I'm really proud of all of my children. They worked as a team, and they did great. They did great.
Look at her.
All right.
I want to stand up.
We had planned to have the kids be in the birthing room with us when the baby was born. And in order for them to do that, they had to take a siblings at birth class. They showed some pretty graphic pictures and showed a film of an actual birth. They were kind of giggly and stuff in a couple of parts, but evidently paid pretty good attention.
I don't think I could deliver the baby without the class or the dispatcher, or I would be clueless.
Randall delivered it, and I was just real proud to see him do that and be brave enough. He's young, but he did a really, really good job.
There's some booty. There's some booty.
I was the first one to hold the baby, and it felt real good. I'd like to be an obstetrician. I want to deliver some more babies, because I think I'm pretty good at that.
Clean.
Talking to really. There is a big special bond between all three of us, but it's really fun to have a sister because you kind of get sick of boys if you have two brothers.
Hiya, Brittany.
I like to hold Brittany, and I like to give her kisses and pinch her little butt. When I grow up on a bugger that I delivered you, do this for me. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be here.
What? Cabbage Patch.
I love my sister a lot.
Next.
We prepared for this job and everything, but I never really knew what scared to death was until this happened.
Sir, can you step out for a minute?
Though tragedy is uncommon, At any moment, routine police work can take an unexpected turn, as partners Tom Blackshear and Gary Kaufman were reminded on the morning of October 10th, 1994, in Phoenix, Arizona.
Police work certainly makes us aware of our mortality and the mortality of our loved ones. It is in the back of your mind, but it has to be in the back of your mind or you couldn't function.
Tom and Gary were checking out some of the businesses in the area, and when they happened to be driving by a rental storage business, they noticed a car and a couple of individuals that were acting very suspicious.
Hey, Gary, go around the block. I want to take another look at that car. That didn't look right.
When they came back around the block, the car was turned in the opposite direction, and Gary and Tom felt that they had done so in order to keep them from seeing their license plate on their car.
You want to go check them out?
Let's check it.
774 Adam, Code 6, West Indian School with a couple subjects.
A Code 6 means that the officer is going out for investigation. Usually it involves some type of suspicious activity.
That car just didn't look right.
Sir, can you step out for a minute?
What did we do, officer?
Just need you to step out for a minute.
We didn't do anything wrong.
Have a 999. First head out first. 774 at 24 West Indian School. As says an officer is down as it came in as a shooting. 71 Bravo, Patrol 7 responding.
Phoenix Fire Engine 18 was immediately sent to the scene, led by Captain Paramedic Charles Hood.
Anytime you get a shooting, you're always geared up as far as working a trauma-type patient. But with it being a police officer, that hits close to home. When we cop gets shot, our wheels spin just a little bit faster.
911, what is your emergency? Yeah, this is...
Officer Gary Kaufman's wife, Mary, a 911 operator, was on duty that morning.
Yeah. Do you think a police officer shot? Police car right here. We saw two gentlemen running out of a storage unit shooting.
Immediately, Gary flashed us through. Where's my first thought was, where's Gary at?
Okay, stay on the line while I get officers going, okay? Okay.
Another girl was setting up next to me, and I said to her, Amy, find out where Gary and Tom are.
Radio, this would be for North Chase, incident number 1643. She thinks there's been a shooting at 23 West Indian School Road. They put it out as a 999. We're going. Okay, do you need more information from her? I think probably we've got it. Okay, thanks. All right.
I was so glad that they didn't need any information because my hands were shaking.
Okay, ma'am? Yeah. Okay, we've already got a call in on this. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mary? She said, well, Gary and Tom are at a traffic stop at 23rd Avenue and Indian School. And I look at my screen and...
Tom was laying down by the fence, obviously hurt.
Tom Blackshear was a 15-year veteran of the force.
You gotta help me. Come on. My idea at the time wasn't even first aid. I just wanted to get away from these people.
Come on, keep talking!
He's telling me, hey, I've been hit, my arm's burning, it's on fire, my arm really hurts.
Gary, I left my gun over there. Where? My gun. All right, I'll get my gun.
I never really knew what scared to death was until this happened. We prepare for this job and everything, but you never really think anybody's going to get hurt.
Keep talking, keep talking!
He was fading in and out of consciousness. And he said, I feel like I might be hurt down here a little bit or something on his left chest area. And so I looked down there and I could see his shirt was torn. It was like right by his pocket.
Oh, be careful, my...
There was still a piece of the round stuck in the vest.
Just keep talking to me, Tom.
And the hole in his chest was like the size of a dime or a nickel. I knew he wouldn't die from an arm wound. But when I saw the hole in his chest, I knew that was very serious. Very serious. There was people there I haven't seen in 3 or 4 years. They were coming from everywhere. It was such a relief to see somebody that you knew.
It was pretty chaotic. There were officers frantically waving us over. They hadn't caught these 2 suspects. So it's a tense situation.
Okay, deep breath, all right? You short of breath? No. Okay, let's get that shirt cut off. Okay, one more time, deep breath.
Out of all the shootings I've ever had, I can't remember anyone actually wearing a vest. But there was a significant amount of trauma done, even with the vest on.
Okay, open your eyes for me. Open your eyes, Tom. He's been shot in the chest and once in the left arm. All right.
While officers searched the area for the suspects, Tom was taken to St. Joseph's Hospital and Medical Center, where he was treated by trauma surgeon Dale Stanford.
Deep breath, Tom.
The injury to his chest was a blunt type of injury from the impact of the bullet hitting his vest. But fortunately, the wound was not sucking, so he had no penetration in the chest wall.
Clear bilaterally. We need chest x-ray.
Deep breath. X-ray.
If he had not been wearing his vest, he had a lethal injury. The chest wound would have penetrated his heart area. The vest saved his life.
Tom's wife, Patricia, joined him as soon as she was notified of the shooting.
He was in a tremendous amount of pain, especially in his arm. I was trying to find a place to touch him because his arm was bandaged, his chest was bandaged, and of course he had IVs and things all over him. But I was assured because he was talking, he was awake. I knew that he was all right.
There is no substitute for the bulletproof vest. You don't have a second chance to go put it on. You're either wearing it or you get hit. And I did it as kind of a last-minute thing. Something told me to put the vest inside my shirt. That was the smartest thing I ever did in my life.
Where did it hit you?
I can't even describe the feeling when I got home that night and I have 2 little boys and a little girl. I love going to work. And I love the people I work with, but that was the one time I questioned, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
3 months later, 51-year-old Tom Blackshear is completely recovered and returned to work. 2 suspects were subsequently arrested in connection with the shooting and are awaiting trial.
The shooting was October 10th, and my birthday was October 11th. And I had the most wonderful birthday present. My husband was alive.
See ya! What told you? It went around the rim.
Tom and I do a lot of stuff together on and off the job both. We go golfing together all the time. We're good friends. I mean, you spend 8 hours a day with a guy, you tell him your worst jokes, he still laughs.
2!
I mean, I love the guy. What can you say? He's my partner. I trust him and he trusts me.
Bonk. It's closer than you. What happened?
On October 22nd, 1994, Arkansas State University at Jonesboro was having its homecoming celebration. At the last minute, freshman Colleen Baker decided to run in the 5K with her older sister. But before the day was over, they found themselves in a personal race against time of a very different sort.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. I was kind of nervous about it. It would be my first race. My dad has run in the Boston Marathon, and I was like, Dad, would you run beside me? And my dad, agreed. He said, sure.
Colleen's older sister Bonnie had been competing in races for 6 years.
My dad was the inspiration to start running. I saw my dad do it, and then I wanted to do it too.
12-year-old Stephanie Shearman and her mother Pamela were also running in the race with a friend.
6 months ago. I love running. I run with my mom sometimes, and sometimes I just run by myself. Our relationship I'm going through adolescence right now, and so it isn't that wonderful, but me and my mom, we talk a lot.
We better stretch, so
Stephanie has always been mature. She was a mature 2-year-old. She's a very strong person, can take on the world if she needs to.
Okay, it's time to start the race. Runners to your mark.
Bye, Bonnie. Good luck.
There will be 2 commands. On your mark, then the gun. On your mark.
Stephanie has a lot of energy, and so she'll sprint ahead and run with some of the faster runners.
Come on, B, let's go.
And then she'll tire quickly.
I don't think I can make it.
And she'll run with me for a while.
Do your breathing.
And I usually finish last. I'm an ambulance chaser.
You feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember throughout the race, this little girl, she would sprint ahead and then she would be walking and we would pass her. My sister was already gone. We were pretty far behind.
I don't think I could go much faster.
I would be like, Dad, I'm getting tired, you know. He'd be like, come on, you can do it, you know.
You need water or something?
We were having a great time, you know, and he would make me forget how much pain my body was starting to feel.
Dad! Dad!
At first I thought he just tripped.
Dad, what's wrong?
But then he had no response to me.
Dad, talk to me!
I couldn't believe it. You know, I just kept saying, this is not happening.
Why isn't somebody help me? Dad!
I had no idea what was the matter.
What's wrong with my dad?
And then he just stopped breathing. I thought he did just pass away in front of me, and there was nothing I could do.
What happened to you?
I don't know. We were running in a race, and he just fell. He just collapsed. Yes.
Sir?
He looked awful. Collapsed.
Sir?
It was like seeing death flash in front of me, and I didn't want that to happen.
Does anyone know CPR?
His daughter, I guess, yelled out, does anybody know CPR? And I hesitated because I didn't want to jump in when another adult might know CPR.
Please, someone help my dad.
Sir, you okay? You okay?
Does anyone know CPR?
I do.
Come on, Stephanie, let the officer handle it.
And I yelled back to her, I go, Mom, he's not doing anything. I was like, well, I've got to do something. So I sort of took charge. It was very scary.
Quad Paul, got a runner down, need medical attention right now.
My mother was doing the vital signs.
Real weak.
When I heard there was a pulse, I didn't do compressions because his heart was beating.
There were so many thoughts that went through my mind. I'm not going to have a dad for Thanksgiving anymore. I'm not going to have a dad for Christmas anymore, or for my birthday or his birthday.
An Emerson ambulance crew working the race arrived within 3 minutes, led by paramedic Jeff Evans.
Time is critical, mainly because the brain depends highly upon oxygen.
EMT Larry Baker had also responded.
Most of our cardiacs won't make it,
Not breathing, Larry.
simply because people don't know what to do.
How old he is or anything?
Without oxygen, a person starts going brain dead within 4 to 6 minutes. And he'd been running, so that would have cut that time considerably.
Looks like we got V-fib on the monitor. Ready to shock him.
So you don't have a very good likelihood of getting them back.
Charging. Everybody clear?
If you see anything like that, this guy was getting raised 2 inches off the ground. And that spooked me.
Part of me wanted to see if he was responding.
Everybody stand clear?
But every time I would look, you know, he would just still be on the ground.
dilated.
The victim's wife, Pat, had been waiting at the finish line.
Oh, no, it just collapsed.
When I first arrived on the scene, they just simply said that he had collapsed. Then I heard, we're losing him. And that's when I heard the paddles. I heard that sound. And that was the first point in time when I realized this is serious.
When he started breathing on his own, I felt like he had a fighting chance, but that was all I felt like he had.
After the race, I sort of broke down. It was like, whoa. My dad's a drill sergeant, and he was more like, what are you crying for, Stephanie? There's no reason to cry. And I go, Dad, you don't understand. I breathed for that guy.
51-year-old John Baker was rushed to St. Bernard's Regional Medical Center.
Wait, can we tell we love him, please?
And I said, please, just let me tell my dad I love him. If he dies, I want him to know.
I love you, Dad. You're going to be okay.
Okay.
I was praying that it wouldn't be, but I thought that might be the last time I'd see my dad.
We have a 50-year-old white male who was running in 5.
Emergency physician Roland Hollis took over his care.
Can you hear me? Squeeze my fingers here.
He was totally comatose. His pupils were dilated, minimally reacted. He was posturing.
Looks like he's posturing.
These are signs of brain damage. Whether or not they're going to be transient or permanent, time is going to tell.
When I first got to see my dad, I just wanted to break down into tears. But one of my sister's friends said, you may not think that they can hear you, but they really can. And so I said, come on, Dad, you need to get up and finish the race. We need to go finish it, and I wanted to break down into tears, but I knew I had to be strong.
After 3 days, John began to come out of the coma.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
When he woke up, he smiled. It made the whole room bright. He just has a way of doing that.
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
And he was like, why aren't you in school? And then I knew that he was going to be okay.
Does that make you think of anybody?
2 months have passed. John underwent a quadruple bypass for the heart disease doctors believe was largely hereditary.
When they told me that I had actually had a cardiac arrest, I was very astonished. I was also very happy to realize that I was still alive.
If he hadn't have received early CPR, his chances of survival would have been slim to none. That a 12-year-old girl had the presence of mind to begin rescue breathing on him, and there's no doubt in my mind that saved his life.
I was amazed that a 12-year-old had the knowledge and the willingness to stop and help.
I just happened to be there, and it was just luck, I guess. We took Heimlich maneuver and CPR in health class the week after, and I asked my health teacher, do I have to take this test? I think I already took mine.
I'm so grateful for Stephanie for what she did. My dad used to say that I was his birthday presents because I was born on the 28th and his was the 29th. I said, guess what, Dad? This year you're my birthday present.
Stephanie, she really is a hero. It doesn't matter what the outcome is, it's that courage to do something and to try to help other people.
Stephanie came out of nowhere and said, I know CPR. I just think, she's an angel, really, in disguise.
I like the alive better. That's a better pose.
Knowing how to use the phone to call for help is one of the most valuable lessons any parent can teach a child. If your community does not have 911, keep the emergency numbers posted near every telephone in the house and instruct your kids when and how to use them. This series is dedicated to all the men, women, and children who have the skills and courage to reach out to those in need. I'm William Shatner. Join us again next week for more true stories on Rescue 911.
Next, Burke's Law is back. It's a star-studded murder mystery that will keep you guessing. Who done it? 90210's Kathleen Robertson. Melrose Place's Doug Savant. Lots of stars and lots of shocking surprises. Burke's Law is next on CBS.
Mr. Shapiro, step out of the car, please.